Amen. Welcome back to Six God Highlight Reel. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We got Game 5 highlights for y'all between the Heat and the Sixers. We all know the Sixers are up 3-1 in the series and are looking to close it out back in Philly. Meek Mills is in the building. Kevin Hart's in the building. But the real question is, when hasn't Kevin Hart been in the building throughout these playoffs with the Sixers at home? I would give Miami a slight chance to maybe win this game, but more than likely the series is over. Just based on the fact and how they played at home against Philly. They were competitive, but it never looked like it was out of Philly's hands. And Philly pretty much determined who was going to win both those games. And with Joel Embiid back in the lineup, I honestly thought that Whiteside would play better. I thought it would fuel his fire. Him and Embiid kind of go at it back and forth, especially in the regular season. But he's been atrocious, nowhere to be found, hasn't really got that many minutes. More than likely the dude's going to get traded because he's been complaining like a little bitch about not getting playing time. And yeah, if this is the last game for the Heat, it'll probably be the last game for Whiteside in his uniform, in the Miami Heat uniform. And I don't know who would actually want to pick this guy up, to be honest. His contract is it's a huge-ass contract. And with the way he's performing in the playoffs and the way he's complaining, I don't see any team that would want to pick him up. Other than maybe, I'm going to say maybe Brooklyn or Orlando. Those are the only two teams I can think of. Maybe Phoenix. Maybe even Sacramento. The teams that pretty much have been irrelevant for the past few years. And have no upside to the future. And just want to pick up some talent just to see if it works. Kind of take a gamble on it. But yeah, that's for the offseason. We don't need to talk about all that right now. We'll figure that out once July 1st comes around. And, free agency starts hitting the market again. And, yeah, without further ado, let's see Philly handle business at home with their home crowd behind them. And Meek Mills celebrating with Kevin Hart. First time he's been, I think today's the first day he's out of prison, right? So that should bring some luck. But yeah, let's get it started.
Comeback win, 106-102. Very familiar starting fives and noteworthy.
I thought they would. I know Dwayne Wade isn't capable of playing that many minutes, but I thought they would at least brought him in the starting unit for this last game, at least to try and win this.
To put themselves on the brink of a closeout. J.J. Redick starts this very impressive for Philadelphia in games 3 and 4.
Yeah, he's been great around the basket, rebounding, blocking shots. You see Goran Dragic knocking down that first three he looks at. Plus his rebounding helps his team so much defensively.
Embiid going to the hole, he draws the foul, count the basket. And Tyler Johnson comes away, running the break here. Johnson, the lefty, will hit.
Covington, where you going, bro?
Especially in the last couple of games. A big body on Embiid. Johnson, he'll make another one. In defensive rating, Miami was 7th, but we've seen a lot of points being scored. Covington with the left finishes at the rim. Won the Allen Iverson 2001 team that made it to the NBA Finals. Great catch by Simmons. He's fouled and
Magruder, you can't guard Ben Simmons like that. Why are you fouling? He's already under the basket. Actually, you know what? You should have fouled him harder because the man can't make his free throws. Winslow
gets up a shot and knocks down a three.
And you were talking about guys
down swipe. Winslow can handle the ball. He'll take it all the way if you let him. Sets up Olynyk. A three-pointer is up.
Olynyk.
Bellinelli, no look. Johnson gets it right back from Simmons.
And one. Amir Johnson. Ben Simmons.
On the take. Oh, Simmons. Explosive to the basket.
Simmons said, if you're not going to stop me, I'm taking it right to the rack for a left-handed throwdown.
Here's Dwayne Wade.
I don't get why Dwayne Wade didn't start.
Wade with
If this is the last game, or if this is potentially your last game, put Dwayne Wade, put your best players in your starting lineup, and unload the whole. Everybody should unload their clip. Dwayne Wade should go firing.
has been an issue.
Take like 40 shots if you have to.
Turns it over. Dwayne Wade jumps the lane, gets the steal. Wade all the way in, hangs. And there's Olynyk. He can't put the first one back. Good portion of the year. Turnover. Olynyk running into a wall at Embiid.
Nice pass.
Philadelphia gets it right back. Redick with the quick release. Hits a three. 2 threes made for J.J. Redick. He has 6 points in 9 minutes.
Mismatch.
Olynyk for Adebayo.
Adebayo.
In.
Weak ass.
Spoelstra some nice minutes. This
Your
Miami
fault.
team, a
You're the
very
reason why
balanced
Van Vliet's not playing right now for
team.
us.
There's Embiid.
Ooh.
Great passing by the Sixers.
The easiest of the two. Anderson saw Ilyasova and immediately fired it to Embiid, just getting a slam dunk on a post up.
Ellington, you've disappeared this whole series.
T.J. McConnell. Yes. Bellinelli around. Watch all the bodies and how they move. And there's the shot by Bellinelli. It's good. Man, what a series he's having.
Yeah, he has definitely had a huge series. He's averaging 18 points for them.
With the Sixers. Ellington. Three-pointer.
Finally decided to show up in your hometown.
Just fine now.
It's a little too late for that, don't you think?
Now Simmons, it's a 5-on-4. Wade slow to get back. There's Covington to catch to the finish. What a pass. They have been popping quickly in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock as Johnson pulls down an offensive board.
Was that not a travel? I swear he moved his pivot foot like 83 times.
Again. Up ahead, Wade
Wade.
running the floor.
Nice
Lost the
pass.
handle, but gives it to Dragic. Also running the floor. Wade playing some extended minutes here. Josh Richardson. That shoulder injury. Here's Winslow on the take. Powers his way to the rim.
Okay.
He's not afraid.
All right.
Turnover.
Redick's gonna shoot that three. He's gonna pull up.
Philadelphia. Inside Ilyasova. The quick catch and release. Brett Brown calls it his United Nations lineup, which includes Ilyasova and Bellinelli as Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, he's been patient all night long, Tyler Johnson has. Just taking the shots he wants where he wants to get them. And
Pass. This time Simmons on the Richardson in foul trouble. Also dealing with an injured shoulder. Embiid. Lot of activity on
Whiteside, step the hell up, bruh. You're getting clowned by Joel Embiid.
tough shot. Whitehead really extended on that.
That was a nasty move.
Right back to the rack and beautiful spin.
Woohoo! Yeah, that's exactly what you need to say for a move like that.
Dragic with Ilyasova on it, and Dragic hits. Here in front of the
Ilyasova.
feeling like you've got to win this game in the first 6 or 8 minutes of the game, and he's been preaching that steady pace. But Miami really quieted down their foul problems in the second quarter. Here's Šarić. He is desperate to get something. Shot is good for Redick. And now Simmons on the take. Johnson on him.
Ooh.
Kicks it to the corner, and it's Covington for 3. What a turnaround. Corner. Ooh, in and out. And a deflection ends up in the hands of Covington. Another offensive board. Redick.
Really streaking. Start making some shots for this Philly team.
9-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah,
Here's James Johnson on the take. Johnson gets
tough
a
move,
friendly
but
bounce.
Strong move by
you guys need more offense than that. You guys are struggling to get shots off.
James Johnson on his second attempt. Up top. Embiid first to come as Johnson misses the 3 out of Bio the board. Johnson goes to the hole, taken on Embiid. No, and a foul by Bam out of
Like, you
Bio.
guys are literally struggling to score, and Philly's getting easy shots.
Ilyasova and Sarge at the 4 and 5 and shooters all around it.
Olynyk can't guard the perimeter.
Went down.
That's baby food for Covington.
Win 9 more games after that. Olynyk springs free. and
Probably the first easy shot I've seen in a while.
Does everything else really well for that Celtic team.
Simmons backing down Winslow. Taking him in the post. Ellington with the quick pull. No, and it's McConnell with a rebound. Up ahead, Bellinelli. Campground. with 4 on the shot clock. Trying to find
17 points.
Winslow is there for 3. And it's going to go.
14 points.
He's hit 2 threes today. McConnell all the way in. Scores it. Count the basket. Directing traffic now.
Oh, he's got little guy on him.
Joel Embiid all the way to the rim. Scores.
18-point game.
Under a minute
We'll see you later, Miami.
Quarter. Dragic for 3. Got it. Big shot for Miami. Needing.
And it gave us a great foundation to have a good third period.
You're 1 quarter away from everything.
Just need to play defense. We need to
Brett Brown,
try to get
yeah.
shots without turnover.
You know, I'm happy for him. As a coach, he's been through a lot.
McConnell
5 years of
Bio.
getting
Extra
bamboozled for
three.
the process and winning a career, I mean like a franchise low 10 games almost. They won 10 games in a season.
Done an excellent job in that
And to see that low point and to see where they are right now,
Yeah, McConnell, 12 minutes
the
to
process
four.
worked. San Hinkie had a vision
Johnson hits
and
a
it's finally
three.
paying off.
And trying to
Even though he's not here
a
anymore.
little bit more. Shot clock at 4. Olenek with Johnson in the corner. Here's a 3. It's up and good. And
They wanted to.
Wade.
6 minutes to go in regulation. Wade on the give and go. And the
That was a
reverse
tough,
is good. Tyler
tough
Johnson
reverse
on it.
layup. Alright, it was an 8-point game. Now it's 11.
11-point game now. Johnson with Embiid on him. Able to hit a little mid-range.
9-point game.
Bonus
11-point game, 3 minutes.
for the last 6 minutes.
Ellington.
For 3. He's got it.
Alright,
And Miami
8-point game.
Still Ellington for that 3, and he drops it, knocks it down.
Bellinelli for the answer. Yes! 14 points in this playoff round. Has 9 tonight. Olenek, another answer. But a long drought.
Time's winding down. You guys gotta get stops.
Redick for 3. Big one. Oh, it's good. J.J. Redick.
This is gonna potentially be Dwayne Wade's final season in the NBA.
Olenek scores the layup into the Eastern Conference semifinal round.
They're going to the semifinals. Congratulations to the 76ers.
Fire here.
The trust the process has finally made the playoffs and they're advancing to the second round. The 76ers are the real deal.
Process continues.
Process definitely continues.
Philadelphia 76ers will advance.
6 years since they won a playoff round.
Boston or Milwaukee.
That's a long time.
After the break, we'll send you to
That was the year they upset the Chicago Bulls when Derrick Rose got the ACL injury.
76ers win this best of 7 in 5.
Yeah, 2012 was the last time they won a playoff series. That's definitely the year when Derrick Rose went out with the ACL injury. That was when like Drew Holiday and Iguodala were still on the team. On the Philadelphia 76ers. That was a long time ago. Oh, what to say? Hassan Whiteside, we'll see you later. More than likely you'll be in a different uniform next season. Trust the process is a real deal. They're here to play. They took care of business. I honestly had this team. That was my first prediction. That was wrong. I thought Miami had a chance to upset them, but they didn't perform the way I thought they would. Dwayne Wade, I honestly thought he had a lot left in the tank for the playoffs, but he crumbled. He had his moments here and there. He had game 2 was probably the only game he actually he won that game for them, and he had nothing left in the tank after that. So we'll see if he retires when all of the playoffs is done. He'll probably make his decision. But what else does he really have left to play for? He has 3 championships. He's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. He's had an amazing career. He came back to Miami to end his career. He's not going to get another ring because he's not going to go to another team. He tried that with Cleveland, didn't work out. He was with Chicago, tried to have a homecoming, didn't work out. And yeah, the process is going to be waiting for either Milwaukee or Boston. And one of those 2 teams will come out. I think that series is going to go to a Game 7. And these guys are going to get some rest. They don't need rest because they're all young except for Bellinelli and Ilyasova, really. And maybe Amir Johnson. Those guys are the oldest guys on the team. And on TNT's crew, we should probably check out the Gone Fishing segment. We'll see you later, Miami. That's going to do it for this video. We got about... we're going to check out the other games that went on tonight. And, yeah, we're going to keep this rolling. So sit tight. We'll be back soon. Peace!